We are learning more about the victims of the mass shooting in Tumbler Ridge, BC, as the community and the country mourns.
Residents in this small town in northeastern BC coming together last night to mourn the victims. The violence had started at a family home where police say the shooter killed her mother and 11-year-old stepbrother before heading to the local secondary school and opening fire, apparently at random, killing 3 12-year-old girls, 2 boys aged 12 and 13, and a female teacher who was 39. The shooter took their own life and has been identified as 18-year-old Jesse Van Rutzelaar. The mayor of Tumbler Ridge and premier of BC spoke at last night's vigil.
You know, you can't thank the government enough on the quick action to get counselors on the ground with working with their agencies. It is so important when we see a tragedy like this, with young lives lost, families don't have their children coming home last night. I think it was really, really important to see that, and I thank the government. You know, they came right to bat, and I can't thank them enough for that.
There are going to be a lot of questions going forward, trying to learn lessons, to do whatever we can to prevent a horrific event like this from happening again. For tonight, for the immediate moment, this is about the families. It's about supporting the families. My commitment to those families, the people of Tumbler Ridge, the people of BC, is that we will get answers for all of those questions.
And the family of 12-year-old Kylie Smith has identified her as one of the 6 victims shot dead at Tumbler Ridge. She was in grade 7, a few months away from turning 13. Her parents spoke to CTV.
She was just a beautiful soul. She's a light in our family. She loved art and anime. She wanted to go to school in Toronto. And we just loved her so much. She was thriving in high school. She never hurt a soul. She was a supporter, LGBTQ supporter, and she was the last person who ever deserved this.
The RCMP offered more information about the mass shooting at a news conference yesterday afternoon.
We identified the suspect as they chose to be identified in public and in social media. I can say that Jesse was born as a biological male who approximately, the information that I have, approximately 6 years ago began to transition to female and identified as female both socially and publicly.
And as the tragedy sends shockwaves throughout the country, flags in several cities, including the ones outside Toronto City Hall, have been lowered in memory of the victims.